Yo, what's good, gangs? How we doing? Fuck. Welcome to day 126 of going from 0 to 100k a month. And I've tested the 20th product. I would actually might do like a fucking case study on this, but I don't know. I don't think I really need a case study, to be honest. Like this shit, I found this shit on actually it was recommended by one of my mates. His name is Rai. If you're watching this, Rai, shout out to you, man. He gave me this product, and it was absolutely popping off on TikTok. And there's like a few recent competitors that were running it, that they scaled it up to like I think 200 ads. So I launched a CBO campaign, $50 spending limit. Yeah, $50 spend, and after like $60 spent, I just cut the product. Why, you may ask? 2.5%, 2.5 CPC, 2.5 CBT, and only one added card, like within the first like day or two. So I just feel like there wasn't really like any proof of concept. I mean, I know that the product was selling, but because there was like 3 or 4 brands that was selling it at 200 ads on each brand, so I feel like really there isn't any like room to improve, because one of the competitors were running like Avatura and shit. So yeah, I just decided to cut my loss and move on. And one of the things that I'm having trouble with right now is just basically I'm having trouble with identifying whether or not if I'm cutting product too early, because there are lots of like ways to test a product. Some people like to run it for like a week regardless of their losses and thing. Some people cut it within the first like $20-30 spend. But right now I'm using a testing strategy where I test if a product is selling on Facebook ad library, and I just basically let it spend. Like what I do with sourcing out all my creatives is go on TikTok, go on IG, and just basically keyword find the product that was used, and basically either just rip it one-to-one, add some music, add some captions, add some call to action at the end. Doesn't matter. What matters would be like just having that initial video out and just try and see if it has got any tractions. And one of the things that I may need to improve on would be basically do a bit of like have a bit more thought in whichever product that I was testing. Each time that I'm testing, I don't know if that makes sense, but like my point is I need to do more research each time I test a product, because right now we run 20 products. Only got one winner that did like what 5k USD, 6k rev USD, but that's like fucking nothing. That's absolutely nothing. So yeah, basically we need to sort this shit out, man. And one of the boys in the Cash Cup group is absolutely winning. His name is Rai. I think Rai. And he's absolutely killing it in the clothing game. Now, I honestly don't want to go back into clothing, because the main thing is product quality. That was basically one of the biggest problem that I had personally. So, and also second thing, right now I'm trying to improve my skill in terms of writing ad copy, and basically like do the testing properly with like voiceover ads and shit, like writing scripts, do a bit of digging in terms of like market awareness levels, and do a bit of research and determine whether like which stage of awareness is my target demographic at. Are they at problem problem aware? Are they solution aware? Are they completely unaware about their problem, or are they aware that there's a product available? Are they product aware? That sort of stuff, you know. So I'm basically just trying to learn the fundamentals and actually applying them properly in each product test, which I do need to improve on, because personally I've been testing kind of mindlessly for the last, I don't know, 3-4 products, whatever. So yeah, and 3-4 products, like I've been getting sales and shit, but I don't know. I don't know. I actually don't know. But we just gotta keep pushing. We just gotta keep pushing. And yeah. Like, I'm reading Money Twitter, like ecom Twitter, and basically the shit that people are recommending is that, like, I personally know that there's not really a term of winning product. There are like winning creative. There are creatives that basically hits the target demographic so hard that they feel stupid not buying your product, because the winning creative tick off all the boxes in terms of market research, product market fit, this and that, you know, yada yada yada, whatever the fuck. So I really do need to go in just a little bit deeper, better every single day in terms of doing that shit. And yeah, just need to do a bit more digging on that. I've also been getting better at library research. From what I've been told by my mentor Subi, and a lot of the guys at library right now probably is one of the better product research tool. It does require a lot of skill in terms of identifying what products are good, but in saying that, I still believe in searching tools, spy tools like PPS, Winning Hunter, and like Calo Data and shit, and just basically try and identify which product might be a up and coming winner. But from what I've learned, it needs to basically solve a pain point, it needs to solve a problem. What problem? It depends on the target demographic. Need to solve a problem, need to solve a pain point, and also need to be lightweight to ship, and it needs to be had at least 3x COGS. Now, main thing about tariffs, I've been getting comments about tariffs, and this shit ain't gonna stop. Like, even Trump doesn't know what he's even Trump doesn't know which tariffs is being charged for with the trade war right now. So all we need to do is just focus on the inputs, don't look at the noise, and hey, I mean, if fucking China get 300, 400% tariffs, we're dropshippers, we just target another market. And same principle applies. I mean, US market is still one of the largest market that you can target to, because the buying power is so huge. But in saying that, like, I know killers that are killing it within the EU market. I know brands that are killing it in the Australian market. What matters at the end is just that how much understanding you have and your target demographic and your customer, how much you know your customer. Because if you know your customer ins and outs, it's not like men 25 to 30. It's more like Adam, sales professional, likes to do hiking, this and that, you know. You have to know your customer avatar so well. You have to know them better than themselves in order to sell it for them. So that is what exactly I need to improve on, and that is what exactly That's the mindset that you need, that I think you have to have in the e-commerce journey. And yeah, I mean, enough yapping. I need to go back into work. Yeah, go back into work, man. This shit not doing enough. I've been testing quite a bit recently, but I feel like I'm not doing enough. I need to do more. Yeah, I mean, just seeing absolutely no results recently have really, it got into my head a little bit. But I personally know that with enough time and effort and enough study, I would be able to get out of this shit. But for now, we have to be focused. We have to stay disciplined, and we must not give up. But yeah, I'll see you boys tomorrow. Tomorrow should be day 127, and we'll get some tests running. I'll see you guys later.